Hi, I'm Ellie Kirby and I made this Crankie for the Crankie Caberet. It's February 21st and we're filming in Grayson County, Virginia. This Crankie is about one of our most renowned fiddlers, Albert Hash. Albert Hash, the boy who dreamed a fiddle. Albert Hash grew up in the mountains of southwest Virginia. When he was a boy, his family lived in a cabin on a mountain called Fee's Ridge. Albert had three brothers, Rudy, Dennis, and Ernest, who liked to play music and dance. Albert's mother, Della, would often sing old ballads. One day, Albert's family was working in a cornfield when a bad thunderstorm came up. They went to a nearby house to get out of the rain. Their neighbor, Corbett Stamper, brought his fiddle out on the porch and played a tune called Sally Gooden. Albert felt he had never heard anything so wonderful and begged Corbett to play more tunes. Albert longed to have a fiddle of his own, but his family couldn't afford to buy one. One night he had a dream about how to make a fiddle. The next morning he got to work. He used a pocket knife to carve the pieces of the fiddle from some old boards. He used tacks and cut off pins from his mother's pincushion to hold the fiddle together. Albert needed strings for the fiddle. A neighbor offered him a quarter if he would go to the store. Albert walked 6 miles to a store in White Top and used the quarter to buy fiddle strings. To get wood for a fiddle bow, he went down in a swamp and cut a stick from an elderberry bush. Albert needed horsehair for the bow. His brother went with him to a field where the mail carrier had an old white horse. Albert's brother held the horse, and Albert reached through the boards of a fence and wound some tail hair around his fingers. When the horse ran away, Albert held on tight and got enough hair to put in his fiddle bow. Albert made a bow out of the elder stick and the horsehair. Now he had a fiddle and bow, and he was ready to play music. Albert liked to practice behind the old cook stove at the cabin. All the cats would run out of the kitchen when he played. He went back to visit Corbett Stamper, who taught him a lot of tunes like Cripple Creek and Soldier's Joy. He also listened to his great-uncle George Finley play the fiddle. Uncle Finley's mustache was so big that it would almost get caught in the bow. Albert played the fiddle at his first show when he was 12 years old. His friend Bruce played the guitar with him for a school play. Albert went on to make many more fiddles, which are now owned and played by people all over the world. But he said that very first fiddle gave him the biggest thrill of all. Albert kept playing the fiddle for the rest of his life. His fiddling made people want to dance. Showed many people how to fiddle and make instruments. I took fiddle lessons from him in a class which happened to be mostly girls. In my mind, I can still hear his voice in the wind on White Top Mountain, or in my ear when I play his tune saying, "Come on, girls, let's fiddle."